Wight has come to the defense of CM Punk from all of the AEW haters amid a lot of criticism. And we have an interesting tweet from Mercedes Mone regarding one WB star. So with that and much more, let's get into today's video. CM Punk has been in the headlines for various reasons, whether that be due to the backstage issues with many in AEW, his comments about the elite, or influence over not having certain individuals such as Ryan Nemeth, Matt Hardy, and more not being allowed backstage at Collision shows every Saturday night. Now, before we get into that, this Mercedes Mone tweet is a reference about Bayley. More on that in a moment. While speaking with DAZN for a new interview, Paul Wight, aka The Big Show, defended CM Punk from criticisms from AEW haters. CM Punk brings, and that was what he was referring to, star power. A lot of people may not like Phil's attitude, said Wight. I've known Phil for a long time. We've been friends for a long time. Phil is super competitive and super driven. He expects a lot from himself, and he expects a lot from others around him. I think a lot of what happened in the beginning, which is what he was trying to say, here is just a communication breakdown. People might not understand how passionate Phil is. Phil is a guy that is going to let you know if he's upset about something and whether he's really going to give really any feelings towards whatever you have to say. He's not going to give you a pep talk. He's going to tell you how it is. Essentially is what he's trying to talk about. And he's not going to give a crap if he hurts your feelings. He's never been that way. Or at least with the Big Show. If he screwed up and done something, he's letting me know right away. What are you thinking? And it goes back and forth. I know that a lot of people won't agree with what Big Show had to say, but he's speaking the honest truth. Kind of have the same attitude. Not quite as intense as Phil, but mine is very business oriented. What's best with the program, essentially? What's best for the overall show is what he's trying to get over. And a lot of times, this will hurt people's feelings. And Big Show knows this in this interview. And that is what he's trying to get over. He continued, when you have this many incredible talents with this many egos, feathers are going to get rubbed the wrong way. There's going to be conflict. I mean, it's not romper room. This is a... Today is the 8th year anniversary of one of WWE's greatest matches and certainly the best women's match in company history. At NXT TakeOver Brooklyn in 2015, Sasha Banks and Bayley wrestled each other in an incredible match, a match that people still talk about to this day. That no doubt helped propel the NXT brand to a higher levels in the eyes of many fans across the world. It really put NXT on the map, and it really put women's wrestling on the map. Banks, now known as Mercedes Mone, sent out a tweet regarding her friend Bayley. She said, let's do this again someday at It's Bayley WB. Certainly this will get fans talking because people want to see Mercedes Mone back. But currently she's out of action after getting surgery and she's under contract with New Japan and she's probably headed to AEW. But just like many, I agree, hopefully one day, Sasha Banks, aka Mercedes Mone, will make a WWE return.